And when did you open Centro Enigma?
So after 2014, the whole story that I told you, we opened Centro Enigma on August 3rd of 2015.
Wow, that's
So
fast.
we're gonna turn 5 years this year. We're gonna be 5.
Congratulations. And how many students do you serve?
So right now we are at 32 students, and it's cyclical because we put objectives, yearly objectives, and in every semester, so the kids can go into school. So the first 3 years were pretty hard because of people didn't know what ABA services were, and after the third year, even though the kids will go to school, they still keeping the services with us in the afternoon. The first 3 years, the parents will do the services. The child will get a job, learn some language, and then they'll be able to go to school. And then they'll probably say we don't need ABA services because they didn't understand a lot. But I can say the past 2 years, we've been able to keep track of all the parents, and the parents are still with us. They have a lot of fidelity with us. And even though the kid will start with 25 hours a week or 30 hours a week, now they're reduced to even 4 hours a week, but they're in school, and the parents are still doing follow up with us. But that's just a year and a half, 2 years from the past 2 years.
Do you do school services and in-home also?
We do some in-home depending on the cases, but mostly it's in the center.
In the center. So you said some challenges were just spreading awareness of ABA, right? Did you have any breakthrough moments along the way?
Yes. Well, the first year we had a lot of parents that even though we did conference and we tried to explain what ABA services was, a lot of parents will say awful things. So that was the first part when we started.
They will say what? Sorry?
They will say myths about ABA. They will say that it's not good, that it's going to be a robot, and that you stick them in a chair. So there were a lot of myths about ABA services. So the first challenge that we have in the first year, we have one of the moms put against the whole center all the parents with all those myths. And we have a lot of kids who left the services. Challenging on autism awareness, we've had the second year because every April 2nd we do a big event to do autism awareness. I'm in charge of a big event, but that second year we didn't have anyone to help us. No one wanted to be part of it, so we had to pay off out of pocket in order to do some awareness. And that same year, we had a problem with our therapists, our staff. We had around 7 or 8 staff in the center, and 5 of them resigned that same afternoon. So that was one of my big breakthroughs because I just cried because I still needed to do the services the next day. So we try to manage.
Why did they quit?
First of all, we were starting it was all the beginning of the center. So they quit for many reasons. They look for better offers, better job offers. Also, ABA services is not something that they were very convinced about. But mostly it's because of the financial part. When you're starting and you have parents who are not believing or knowing what they're doing, what we did was charge very little so the parents can still try it and see that it works. So obviously it's you have pretty much most of the time that the staff is there, it's they get paid, but it's a lot of voluntary time too. So, and obviously they want a better financial status, so they change jobs.
How many staff members do you have now?
Right now we have around 25.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot.
You've been watching Autism Knows No Borders. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so let us know what you think in the comments section. Click here to watch this interview in its entirety. You can also find us on your favorite podcast app. Tune in each week for engaging conversations of how people across the globe are inspiring change and building community. Thanks for watching. Take care.